Hey, it's Caroline from the Ride of My Life podcast, and I'm at the top of I wouldn't call it a mountain, but it's a little bit of a hill in North Carolina near a lake that I've already shown pictures of. I can't pronounce it, Corher or something. Anyway, this walk was meant to really connect me with myself and nature and figure things out, and I continue to work on whatever is coming up, whatever I'm being guided to do. I think a lot of the stuff that I've been recognizing is anxiety. I started talking about that a little bit, or asked a question about it. Got some really good responses on how people help themselves using their tools for when they get anxious. And one of the things I realized today was sometimes I personally, and I'm pretty sure, like I've talked to other people, they're not really sure of who they are. And it's hard to know, like, for me, one of the things that came up, am I an introvert? Am I an extrovert? Well, I can be both, but the introverted part of me really has a hard time doing what I'm doing here. I do get very anxious with this. And I just want you to understand that whatever I talk about on my blog or in my podcast with other people, it all comes from my experience, my experiment, my journey, whatever I'm seeing and how it affects me. And the reason I do that is because it's so important that I get to understand who I am and how I work in the world. And for other people to see that, geez, man, if I can do this, I'm telling you what, anybody can do what they want to do. I just saw a show the other day, and the words that stuck with me, I can and I will, I can and I will. And I don't know what to expect here. What I do know is it's very empowering and very scary at the same time, and it does cause anxiety. So every day, I find ways to walk through whatever I'm going. If anxiety comes up, most days are good, and I'm moving forward, getting ready, doing things, being just meditating or sitting still or whatever I need to do. Then at the same time, I'm doing other things. And what's crazy is the less I do, the more I understand what to do. And there are people out there, I'm sure, who understand what I mean. I'm barely understanding it because I've always been, in my past, like a type A personality. And I always have to move and do and be and, all this stuff. But it didn't help. It just made me more anxious. So now the doing is more being in nature, or just breathing, or whatever I can find to do in that moment, whatever hits me. I found another thing someone had shared with me about just being in the moment, recognizing the sounds. Like right now, the breeze is blowing through the trees, and seeing the trees, and the air is crisp and cool and things like that, and just staying present with myself in the moment. Ooh, I heard a bird, that kind of stuff. So just have fun with it. It could be a terrible thing because anxiety is so hard, especially when your body takes over. And I've experienced that over and over again. And a lot of people don't understand what that feels like when, like your mind knows that whatever is happening around you will either pass or go, or it's not going to last forever. And maybe you don't know that. And that's okay too. But here's the thing. When you're having a physiological response to anything that stresses you out, your body takes over. And for those of you who don't actually have that stick, they're regulated. I talk about being regulated. You're regulated enough not for that to happen, but then your body calms down. Well, there are some people who can't calm down, and when you tell them relax, it's the body that that's doing that. And so when you say relax, it's more of a what do you call it? Like a needle being pushed into somebody's skin. Twisted or whatever. Your body can't just relax like that. And one way to figure that out is when you're in the middle of a stress response, try to relax right in that second. If you can't, eventually you will, as long as you work on that. But sometimes there are some people who can't do that. So please just be aware that there are people out there who have these stuck physiological bodily responses to fear, trauma, anxiety, whatever it is, and when the body takes over, they can't just relax. So anything that you can do to support them would be to hold space for them, to tell them you're there, but don't tell them what to do, because I know for myself, when somebody tells me to relax when I was in that state more often than now, I really I felt like I was about to lose it, and I knew there was something wrong logically, but I couldn't understand why it felt like I was going to lose it. So just a thing, just a thought. Just wanted to share with you this beautiful day in Lake whatever Corner, North Carolina, and there's a quick scan. There's the lake. I don't know if you can see it from where you are, but anyway, thank you for following me on the ride of my life, and who knows where this is going to go. I have no idea, but I'm really, it's taking me on a journey that is healing me one moment at a time, and to just be in my world, in my life, in my body, in myself, and learning self-love. And it's so important to me to do this, because this is not something I ever knew about in my life, and I don't know. I can share it. I can explain how to do tools, and I can show that it's possible. So hopefully you got something from this, and wherever you are in the world, and blessings to everyone. And just take a deep breath, and we've got this somehow. Some way we've got this. All right. Thank you. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.